I'm gonna break your ankle later.
All right, ready?
I hope
he's a nipple man.
I hope your New Year's resolution isn't to start running because,
broken ass ankle.
dude, seriously,
I nailed it, dude. That's my gift. I know where nipples are at all the time.
I think it's bleeding.
Probably is.
Yeah, I hate that.
It'd be kind of awesome if it just kind of slowly bled out like throughout the episode.
Come on!
Welcome to Kickstart, the only show where we... Kirill, you just get done from the gym or something?
Man, you look fast right now.
Yeah.
I am. I'm pretty slick, aren't I?
Oh, yeah. All gray.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. There was no time.
Okay, well, I'm Conrad.
I'm Grant.
I'm Kirill.
And that's Peter. And I guess today we're reviewing space games.
Star Citizen.
So, Star Citizen, what do you guys think? Kirill, you're a big fan.
It's awesome! I love it. I love everything about it. I love the fact that the guy played Privateer, and he played Wing Commander and Free Space 2. Free Space 2 and Privateer 2 were my favorite games, next to Planescape Torment. And I'm very excited about this project, guys.
It's no Star Wars.
What about Star Wars?
It's no Star Trek.
Okay.
It's not even Call of Duty. This game looks like shit. This looks like something I would have played never.
Back in 1999?
I'm kidding. No, actually, the game looks pretty neat. The graphics look pretty cool. I like it's like Skyrim with space.
It's very clean. It's definitely not my kind of game. I'm not going to play this game. But I can appreciate it. I mean, it looks like there's...
Conrad likes board games.
I do. Monopoly, all the way. But it looks like there's a lot of time and energy and money put into this game. And, you know, kudos to him. Kirill, talk about how much you love this game.
Oh my god, do I love this game a lot, guys. No, but what I like about the game is it seems like the guy is combining two of my favorite games. Like I said, it's Privateer 2, which was in a sandbox, open world, do what you want to do, RPG type space sim, which was based off Wing Commander, and Free Space 2, which was just as good, but it was, you were part of the military, you had missions, you had things to do. This seems like he's just trying to take those two games, which are classics, I believe. You know, if you look them up, they're both games that are considered some of the best in their genres. He's trying to combine the two games. So if he can do that, I find that that'll be one of the greatest games ever. But that is a tall order, and this I always get worried about guys like this because they go big and they fall far short.
So a couple concerns I have, and back me up here if you want. One, he's declaring that he's going to bring the PC back, that tablets and whatever, they're not going to take over.
2012 brought the PC back.
2012, you know
Brought
what?
the PC back. I mean,
PCs were never dead, is my point.
But they made a fucking statement.
Gaming for the PCs is
2012 brought PC gaming back.
There's no way cyclical. But PCs are always
people are
on
getting
top.
tired of their consoles. I will say this: they're getting tired of their consoles. They're getting ready for the next ones. Companies aren't putting out the games. They're going, look, we can put it on PC and port it to the next generation one in a year or so. And there was games like Far Cry. There was games like Mass Effects were optimized for like PC gaming. There was like Skyrim was optimized for PC gaming. Like all this
Skyrim
stuff.
was.
Mods.
I wasn't sure on Mass Effect. I almost feel like I thought Mass Effect was actually.
It kind of did for that. I think
Xbox.
Mass Effect 3 kind of felt kind of clunky. But like look at like Steam Greenlight, stuff like that. PC gaming 2012 brought it back.
Well, as a person who loves Xbox and PlayStation, I'll be the first to admit, PC gaming's kind of always on top because you can mod your own games. You can, go to Steam and download just a bajillion of them. If your PC is ever out of date, you just go and buy parts for your PC. You don't have to go buy a new one, and you can do that every single year. You don't have to go to wait for 2016 is the new console, but it's cyclical because right now. Games are coming out for PC. They're waiting for the new ones to be released, and when they're released, everything's coming out on console first. It's going to be on top, and then it's going to go back to PC. There's a ebb and flow to it.
That's how it works. And like always, PC gaming always comes out top the year, maybe 2 years out before the new consoles come out.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, guys, I disagree. I don't think PC sales have pretty much been dropping every year. In terms of gaming, I don't see the PC is a declining industry in my opinion. There's nobody.
It's also much easier to pirate a PC game.
So nobody's.
But they
trying.
also don't count in all sales. They don't count digital sales. You know that? Steam doesn't.
Well, they should start counting them. But I'm just looking at it as net PCs across the world. They're going down. They're not going up. And a good gaming PC is at a price point that's pretty ridiculous.
It's
400
ridiculous.
to 600.
Yeah. I feel like people get, this is completely off the topic of this, but like your initial investment into a PC is crazy. But then, like you're saying, after that, it's just like little bits. You know what I mean?
I love PC games. They're my favorite thing. I don't think you can play any of the games that I truly enjoyed really required a keyboard and a mouse. There's no way you can make them any other way. So I'm a big lover of PC games. I just don't think that's the way the world is going. This whole thing about bringing it back, this is going to be awesome if he does it right, but I wouldn't be surprised if he
But
I don't think you can ever get rid of PC gaming because you develop it on a PC.
You won't get rid of it, but you know what a PC owner right now is like one of those guys that has that 1967 souped up Mustang. It's a beast. It will destroy any new car. It's got 500 horsepower. It is just, it's nerdgasm just looking at it and talking about what's inside. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a niche thing. I just, you pointed out how cool it is that you can upgrade every month. Well, talking to most people, they point that out as a negative. It's like, fuck, I got to upgrade this every, year. And they don't like that. They want a fucking box.
Well,
called the Xbox.
Steam Box come out will change the game.
But this is perfect. This brings up exactly what I'm saying. This guy, he says that he's going to bring back the PC, but it seems like it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy and pretty self-congratulatory. Like, hey guys, look what I did.
You
I think 2012 was a great year for the PC. And 2013 will be even a better year for PC because consoles aren't coming out yet. They're not coming out until 2014 probably, beginning.
Yeah.
And I think it's, like you're saying, a self-fulfilling prophecy. Anyway, I think this is awesome. I think this is a great game. I think it's an exciting game.
Which actually, because Kirill, this is my second question for you. How excited are you for you can join the army first, or you can, go do whatever first? Like, are you excited about what he was talking about, the description of the game?
Well, Conrad, I am very excited, to be fair. But it goes back to, there's been many games and things like that I've followed. I used to follow them before they came out, and I would read the forums about what's going to happen. I stopped doing that because more often than not, people like him fall short. So I used to get really I used to be really excited. Shit! I used to be really excited about a lot of stuff, and a lot of times they'll fall short, and they'll fall short in a way where you're just like, what are they thinking? So again, if he does what he says he's going to do, it's by far going to be one of my favorite games for sure. Right now, though, the way that it's been in my experience is you're going to have a single player, and that's in the past when people have tried this, you've had a single player campaign with an storyline, and then just an empty, dead, static, lifeless world where initially, once you get over the excitement of the graphics and the neat things that you're doing, you just end up in this pointless nothing.
That's actually a good third concern I had. Thank you for
you're welcome,
transitioning me into it.
That's what I was doing. That's per the notes.
It seems like this game might be too big with too few people.
Yeah.
That you're just.
It's all Is it all multiplayer or single player?
It's going to be multiplayer. It's you do your missions in the single player campaign, and then you, I guess, graduate and go into the world
and become unemployed, just like regular military people.
Just like regular every people.
Wow, I can't say that. Anyway, on a side note, I'm ready to vote.
What?
No.
We're not ready to vote. There's more to be debated, Grant.
There's more to be debated.
Are you not ready to vote?
No, we're not ready to vote.
Let's talk about the.
Let's talk about the
rewards.
Spaceship.
The rewards
and how it compares to
I
Free
like
Space
it. I
2
thought
GTVA
$30.
Colossus.
I thought $30 price point is a given. I was gonna give this. I was gonna give it a shot. I was gonna buy it
because it's cheap, man.
Yeah, a lot of hype. There's a lot of hype on it.
Stop. Cut.
No, you can't say cut.
No, you can't say cut. The show keeps going, fellas. Okay, fine. I mean, do you have a point, though? What do you like about it? Let's see what you have to say, and then we'll vote on this thing.
So, Grant, what's more to talk about?
All right, I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I think that I think the video was awesome. I think that the guy is promoting something that's really good. I think the game's $30 and has so much hype. Well, it's going to sell a ton of them.
Okay, we haven't talked about that yet, but yeah, the cheapest reward was $30. You get a digital copy. But those are all sold out now. I think the cheapest is $37.
Yeah, it's within like an hour's wait.
That's a great price for a video game.
Yeah, I mean, $30 for something
they're
like
starting
this.
to push 60, 70, 80, and
anything under 60 we'll call a good price for a video game.
Well, old school people want under 50, but yes, yes.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be a great game. It's going on Steam. It's gonna do well. There's no way around it. I mean, it's an awesome game, and there's something else like that. There's EVE Online, and that really is probably the closest thing, you know,
Yeah, but if you don't want to give up your entire life, then you have to.
It's one of those games that you would give up your, I mean, not your entire life. I mean, it's like a Skyrim. It's something you're going to put a lot of time and effort into. It's going to be a lot of fun, you know? It's like a Skyrim, it's like a Far Cry, it's like a Borderlands. It's one of those types of games that's like, you can pick it apart and all this stuff. It's a free world kind of game. It's going to be really cool. There's something else like it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There's nothing else like it right now. So that's your job.
I really liked when they showed the ejection thing because I remember from Privateer that you could buy a tractor beam, gently pull those souls in and save them so that you could sell them on the slave market later.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool.
Well, Kirill, I had another question for you. Didn't it look like they showed very many ships in this game?
They did not show many ships, Conrad, and that's kind of one of the things that worried me. Free Space 2, he talks about scale. I think with Space Sims, it's very important to have scale. Anybody who's played Free Space 2 remembers when they came out with that one ship. It's the 6-kilometer-long Colossus. You could fly by it, and it was literally 6 kilometers long with other ships near it, and you got this grand sense of scale, which even though you weren't doing anything, you were literally cruising, waiting for the game to start, you would just be like, oh my god, this is so cool. And so he needs to do that too. It can't be just, you know, one thing. He presents it as a massive scale game. I see that the universe is big, but the individual cutscenes just show that one ship going around. So
Yeah, they didn't show much gameplay.
no gameplay.
They were very little.
And he was walking in the hangar, which is a waste of time.
Yeah, I was actually wondering about that. It seems like you spend a lot of time not in your ship,
Just
kind of hanging around. And
It's all about the experience, man. You gotta have that experience to make this game bigger than, like you're talking about the scale thing. You gotta get in your cockpit, you gotta see your cockpit, see all the dials, see everything crazy, get your ship, you know, and then you got there and there's these huge ships, and it's all part of the experience.
Oh,
yes, it's boring. It's boring, but it's cool, you know.
Listen, if he does it right, I have no doubt this will be amazing. He's got everything going. I'm just afraid with these guys. They get so focused sometimes and they get so into it that they start doing dumb things. So hopefully this is not the case. And if it's not, this game will be awesome.
yeah, I always.
Well, for instance, really quick, paying attention to detail, if you look at the Kickstarter thing, they have the various stretch goals. You know, once again, this is a guy who's programming a video game and doing all these amazing things, and it's wrong. He's written that they have $5.5 million, even though they have 2.1, and then he's written all the features.
Maybe
that
it's
they
from
have.
other stuff. You
Maybe
know?
it's from other stuff, perhaps.
You never know.
Well, there should be a little blurb.
Yeah, something. I'm sure there's a lot to it that we don't know. But I mean, just on a surface level, the game looks cool. It looks cool enough to get for $30. And that's really all there is to it. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of indie games that are coming out that are going to be awesome. And like I said earlier, it's like, it's the year of the PC. It's going to keep on rolling from 2012. You know, the momentum's going to keep going. And I think this is another part of the history of 2013. It's going to be awesome.
Well, I think you're right. I mean, until PlayStation 4 and Xbox 720, I don't know.
What are they going to name it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, whatever they're going to name it. Until those come out, PC game is probably going to be on top. And
All the first games you're going to see, I have a feeling, for the next generation consoles will be ports from the PC towards...
They'll be ported from the PC, but they'll make most of their money from the consoles.
Oh, yeah, of course. But, I mean, but why wouldn't you put out from PC
Right, yeah.
when it's already been developed on the
I
PC?
agree.
You know, it's just kind of one of
The
those
graphics
things
are
you just
better.
do. Yeah, the graphics can be pushed. Because, you know, all the developers are PC gamers. And that's the weird thing, you know what I mean? That they're
Yeah,
all-
that's true.
okay, so do we all agree we're ready for a final vote now?
I think so.
Perhaps.
I think so.
Okay,
Maybe.
so Kirill, you're on board.
I'm on board. Thumbs up. I love it. He's taking my two favorite games. I always say that. Two of my favorite games from my childhood, and he's trying to combine them. If he does it successfully,
Your childhood was full of games, wasn't it?
My childhood was
Whose
full of games.
childhood here wasn't full of games?
Yeah.
Except for
Not
maybe
me.
Peter.
But and I think it's going to be great. I think it'll sell great money. The price is fantastic. $30 is great. Most digital copies are selling from $40, and then many developers try to sell their digital copies from almost the same price as the hard copy. I've been noticing, and so they can just go fuck themselves. But I like this guy. He's clearly a hardcore nerd, a gamer. He's played all these previous games. He knows what people expect. He knows what they did right, what they did wrong. Hopefully, he stays focused and doesn't have us walking through the hangar for 5 minutes to get to our ship, because that would just be, again, terrible loss of just focus and time. Just extra details where not needed. So hopefully, he stays focused.
Do you want me to jump in?
Thumbs up.
I got this. I got this one. Okay, so I'm giving it a thumbs up. I think on the opposite of you, I hope it does take 5 minutes to get there. I hope it's like the scale is huge. I hope there's the experiences.
The scale should be huge outside of the ship, not inside in the hangar. Ooh, it's a big hangar. Who cares?
Well, I mean, you want it to scale. Like you're going to your ship. You want your ship to be huge. You want your carrier
more than 10 seconds to
you
show
want
me
the ship that the carrier would go into
pointlessly.
to even bigger. You want this. It's like a tiered kind of thing. And I'm excited about this game. I think I'm excited for the same reasons you are. We have different things, but I think like the experience is what you got to get nailed at. If the experience is awesome,
that's gonna be it.
I mean, yeah, that's all it needs. Because there's nothing else to compete with it. Honest to God. And for $30, there's not much to compete with it. I mean, there's not. I mean, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be an awesome game, I think. Even if they don't nail it right on the head, it hopefully will open up a lot of things for other games of the same genre. May not have had as much light in the past.
Yeah, no, things opening up is...
it's going to open the door for a lot of other games that are kind of the same genre, because it's a very niche market. I mean, there's EVE Online, there's Homeworld's come RTS.
It has nothing to do... Yeah, RTS.
It's an RTS space game.
It's nothing like that.
Yeah, but there's like very few space games like this, and they're hard to code. The AI is hard. It's going to be an interesting game. It'll be really cool.
But some of the last few ones are very successful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm unfortunately going to go thumbs down. And I know it's not my kind of game. Yeah, and so
I don't understand the weapon.
It's not my favorite thing in the world, but the other games were more specific. They were talking about you could go and hunt down pirates or look for treasure or
Well, he's saying he's going to do that. It's will he? That's the problem.
But I haven't seen anything solid yet.
That's true.
I haven't seen anything solid yet. What I've seen is a guy walking around in a hangar for 5 minutes, which Grant thinks is cool, but you don't.
I hated that. Yeah.
And I don't think it's cool. And even then, I'm not big
big
on the.
what you're talking about. You have no clue.
I'm not big on the flying the ships. The only thing I really saw for certain so far
the opinions expressed are Grant's own and bear no reflection on the show.
The only thing I've seen solid so far is, you find anomalies in space and fly through portals and they're named after you. So
and anomalies are boring, let's not forget.
Well, an anomaly could be
It's
cool.
just a CGI graphic that looks cool.
Yeah.
You need aliens, guys.
Aliens would be awesome. If you're fighting a war or something like that, I could see this game getting a whole lot better, but I just don't know what the purpose.
Like a Star Wars?
Some kind
Like
of
some sort of a star,
some kind of war in space.
a star citizen that joins some
amongst
sort of
the-
a star
amongst the
war.
stars, or maybe a journey, some kind of trek through space.
Trek through space.
Also amongst the stars.
Perhaps a Final Frontier type.
Yeah, you explore this final frontier that no man has ever gone before.
Well, as long as Patrick Stewart's in there, I'm down.
We should make a movie.
Dude, that would be such a good TV show. I wonder if anyone's ever thought of this.
Anyways, that is our show for
That
today.
is our show. So
Don't comment. Don't subscribe.
don't
Don't like.
Don't even do
follow
it.
our Twitter. Don't go to theverylight.com.
Yeah, we've come to the conclusion that
Don't
all our
do it.
viewers are just...
We don't want you to, so don't.
Don't do it. I
We
dare you not
hate you
to.
guys.
No.
Thumbs us down.
We think you're all
Thumbs
ugly, by the way.
down.
Actually, don't.
Please do opposite of everything.
Yeah, do the opposite of everything. We're trying to do
Love
reverse psychology.
us. Love us.
We're not very good at reverse psychology.
I think it worked.
Hopefully. Fingers
I think it
crossed.
worked.
Fingers crossed.
Boom.
So,
Nailed it.
I'm Conrad,
I'm Grant.
I'm Curiel.
and that's Peter.
Peter, what'd you think about the game? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up.
Peter's
Alright.
giving it a thumbs up, which
So-
means it will be commercially successful.
It is 3 against 1.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry, bro.
Well, plus really Peter is the one that matters.
He
Here's the final bit.
is.
Peter's never wrong.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.